Y'all know who it is. Welcome back to the channel, my hearts. Long time. It hasn't been a long time, only like a few days. But I'm back like I never left. I didn't even technically leave in YouTube terms. But I'm going to be explaining why I stopped. Well, I personally stopped. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're a grown ass person and you're going to make your own decisions. So therefore, this is just my story, my experience. Take what applies and let what doesn't fly. You feel me? Why I personally stopped smoking weed. Anyone that knew me or know of me knew, well, back then, I was the biggest pothead. I'm a recovering pothead. I smoked weed only. That's the only thing I ingested in my system. Nothing else I don't know nothing about these new drugs. I only smoked weed, marijuana, Mary Jane. You feel me? Zah. Do you feel me? And I haven't smoked in about, honestly, I don't know, like a year. I always stopped, like I stopped smoking every day years ago. I think it was when I was living in the Bronx. That was like 2-3 years ago. Before then, I would smoke every fucking day. I cannot comprehend or go through the day without having a blunt. When I was younger, I couldn't even go the day without having a blunt in the morning and a blunt at night. It went what most of my money went to, honestly. I couldn't see myself stopping. But I'm gonna get to the root of the problem. I'm gonna be honest, if you wanna stick around, let's give a thumbs up, share with me, someone needs to hear this. I started smoking when I was 12, 13, right after my dad died. After my dad died, I feel like nobody gave a fuck about me, which was true. And basically, it was just the beginning of the end, what felt like of my life. My dad was really he was the one that really loved me for real. And I always said that I was younger and people would get mad at me. Oh, why do you say that? But it's true, it shows. It really shows. He's the parent that really wanted the best for me. See that now. And when you see something, it's hard to unsee it, especially with the treatment that you've been given. When you're young, you don't understand it. You think everyone gets treated that way until you visit someone's and multiple other people's homes and realize, all right, this is not normal. Until you study psychology like me and realize, okay, this is narcissistic as fuck. This is abusive as fuck. A lot of people think abuse is just putting hands on somebody. No, abuse is mental. Abuse is many other things. Abuse is verbal. Let's clock that T. Putting your hands on someone is just not the only way you abuse. Psychological abuse as well. Making people believe it's something that is not when it's something that is. All right. So, I was just going through a lot. And the only quick escape was weed. That's the only thing that made me feel better. It's the only thing that put a smile on my face when I was going through it. It was the only thing that pushed me and made me go through the day. That's the only thing that made me happy, even if it was for a little bit. So I did it. And I'm the type of person, like I said, I'm all or nothing. It's crazy because looking back, my high school years are a complete blur because I was smacked most of the years I was in high school. Honestly. What woke me up from that weed coma was having my daughter. I had my daughter when I was 18 years old. It's like most of my memories I remember from when I was that young, it's when after I had her. That's when I started realizing the world around me. It's like that's when I woke up from the spell, when I had Ari. And then I was just under it, I was just low vibration. I had my daughter, she lifted my vibration. She made me realize that the way I was parented, the way I was treated wasn't normal. It makes you look back at your inner child, your childhood. Being a parent makes you think about the things you've been through. And it made me reflect and realize the shit I've been through wasn't okay. No matter how many times other people around me, family, or just fucking suck-ups told me it was. And nobody wants to acknowledge that because everyone has this weird pent up aggression towards me, and I could genuinely say after looking back, I did nothing to these people. If I did, I would have said it. It's ridiculous. Quite sad, honestly. If I did something to them, okay. I never took from them. They took from me though. I never stopped anything for them. They stopped shit for me though. They're mad at me for not being who they want me to be. when they're not even who they want to be. Does that make any sense? Again, I was at my mother's house when I had Ari for the first like 5 years of her life. Then I met my ex-girlfriend and we traveled for like a good year. I left with her. Something happened, so we went back until I found my place in the Bronx. During that time, I was sober. And it's crazy because when you're hurt by your family, it usually drives people back into their addiction. That shit made me clean as a whistle. I had to look back and realize how fucked up. Once you experience that type of hurt, weed can't fix it. It may distract you. It may make you calm down, smile, but does it fix the internal pain? Before it was just the death of my dad. It's something I can't fix. But now I'm seeing what lies beneath the surface of that. Blunt is fixing that. I had to really sit down with myself and look at my life and what it could have been. That sobered me the fuck up. I didn't want to get smacked. Maybe once in a while for my birthday or holiday, but like every day, hell no. Hell no. I'm good. And even though I have my days where I'm like, yeah, today would be a good day for a blunt. Usually, it was recently, last year I had a blunt and the shit did not hit. And weed got more expensive. Before you could get a $5 bag and have 2 or 3 blunts. Now $5 is not getting you nothing. So on top of that, the expense, the weed sucks, the quality sucks. 2026, it sucks. Unless you're growing it yourself. I'm not doing that either. Between the quality, the price, and the fact that it doesn't get me smacked, and the fact that it doesn't fix anything, why am I doing it? When I was a teenager, sure, you know, I couldn't leave her house even if I wanted to. Okay, cool. I'll be a runaway, whatever. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't have to deal with their bullshit. Not only do I don't have to deal with their bullshit, weed doesn't do it for me anymore. When I can be doing so many other things. And I feel like me growing up and realizing that is a part of my growth. People that have been smoking all their life can differ. They love weed, they can't survive without weed, that's cool. But this is just my experience on why I personally stopped smoking weed. It was a reason why I started. I didn't just say, hey, weed, yay! No, I was going through it, real life. And a lot of people like to downplay or minimize my pain, my trauma, and why you're not around me. What can I say to you? I think it's time for me to move on, which I have. And I also think it's time for other people to move on. And regarding weed, that shit doesn't hit the same. It don't. That was a chapter in my life. We had a good run, but it's ended. All good things have to come to an end eventually, right? I'm not really interested. I don't even think about it no more unless I see someone doing it or I smell it. I'm like, oh. Before I couldn't even breathe, or my day would be ruined without it. I would sleep till the next day until I could get it. Anyways, I just want to tell y'all my story, my experience, and here's why I stopped smoking weed. Don't believe what everybody. All right. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.
You want me too? You getting way too comfortable. Since I told you no, and I meant that, baby, can't get attached.